Hi everybody, Psychic Medium Julie here. Red Rover, send angels right over. Did you guys ever play that game when you were younger? Whew! Election day and full moon, like I had to do some grounding work today. If you're just coming on, I am going to be doing readings by donation today. Whoo! Hello everybody. Take a deep breath out there. I feel like on my lives I get a lot of, hey sweetheart. I feel like I get a lot of empaths in here. And I was feeling shaky today. I really had to do a nice walk outside. Hey Rachel. And really do some grounding. Abby. Whew, hey Kim Aries. For those of you who don't know who Kim Aries is, hey Medora, I'm sorry, I'm trying to, with my dyslexia, I'm trying to do this. Just got home from work. Yeah, it's like dark. BRB. I just got home, I just got done with a walk and it's already, because of daylight savings, it's dark outside. So when I come in here, hey Savannah. Hi from Australia. Hey Kim. I love Australia. We went to Australia in 2007 as for one of the mediumship courses that I went through. I think it was like advanced medium or something like that. And we studied in Sydney, and then we had a break and went to like Manly Bay and Byron Bay, and it's just gorgeous. Hey from Wyoming. Oh, Shannon, I'm really glad you're enjoying the lives. Or Shanna or Shayna? Hi, Stephanie. Yeah. Oh, I need to do something like that. Yes, I agree. Sarah. Your mom was? Oh my gosh, Kim, that's crazy. Hi from Tennessee. Everybody just take a deep breath. There's a lot of energy going on today. And when I took a little cat nap today with sleepy eyes, I have to just say, oh well, we're all just doing the best we can. And for some reason, before I start readings, and I am doing readings today. They are the $40 donation if you want a reading. Thanks, my chat. I'm trying to see your name. I'm so sorry. And hi from California, New Jersey Shore. I am doing readings today. I can probably do about 4 readings, and you can make a donation of $40 via Venmo. And once I start the list, I'll let everybody know. So you just double click on here. My Venmo will come down if you don't want to do it that way. My Venmo is at Julie-Dart. And see this picture right here? That's what the picture looks like on my Venmo. Okay. You said it right, Shauna. Okay, good. Shauna, Bobana, Fanana, Fana, Fofana, Shauna. It's like we have to raise the vibration. Everything's been too crazy. So here's the thing. Before I started on this live, I was feeling like so important to come in here and talk about while I'm waiting for people to see who wants a reading by donation today. I want to share this message. Some of you are getting like imposter syndrome. Do you guys know what that is? Imposter syndrome is like you're being called to do something and you feel like you have a natural talent, yet when you go to start, you're afraid you're going to make a mistake or you think you're not good enough. And if anybody's dealing with, hi Tammy, imposter syndrome, I want you to know the only way to get through that is just to move through the fear. If you're going to wait until you have courage to move forward, it won't work. Angela, I'm so sorry about what you're going through. There are some readings that are more intense, like people who are schmurdered or missing, and these are really targeted readings. They're mini readings. I think Andrew has they're a $40 donation, Andrew. So if somebody comes on here, okay, really quick. So some people are talking about a schmurder case. I don't work those anymore. Thank you. And I would not have the time, especially with everybody else's energy. I wouldn't have the time to do that right now, but I don't work murder cases anymore. but there should be some mediums on here that do. I cannot do those right now. They take, it takes running a different kind of energy. That's all I can say. Okay, Lori. So Andrew, I think I'm gonna refund yours, sweetie, because it wasn't the right amount. Lori, have I given you a reading before? So I have Lori, and then I think I have 3 other readings that I can do. Can you, wait, hold on. I cannot do missing person cases. I did those for years with the FBI and police, and it drained my spirit. And I'll tell you why, you guys. It's like you see those on shows, and it looks like, oh, this is like so much fun there, but it's a real life thing. Do you know what I mean? And I have kids, and I just couldn't do it. I did it for a couple of years. I worked on 4 or 5 cases, and then I just had to take a break. But I can do these kind of readings. Hi, Tammy. So these readings are by donation today. I do phone readings and Zoom readings. If you want a reading today, I have 3 spots left, and they are by donation. Okay, and so Karen is next. So I have Lori, you're first. Karen, you're next. I am a forensics intelligent analyst. That's good. I'm so glad that you're doing that work. Blessings to you. Thank you for doing that. Yeah, Sarah, and if you're following me, there's a handful of people here where I just come on randomly and give free readings. Thank you. So Maddie, I have Lori, I have Maddie, then I can take one more. Yeah, blessings to you, Angela, seriously. And Karen, yes, you're second, sweetie. And how do you donate to requests? And if anybody pays and I'm not able to do yours today, I'll do it tomorrow. Sorry, I don't work missing person cases. I know a lot of you have that. I just am not in the right place where I can do that right now. Okay. Whew. Nicole, if you email me, I might be able to recommend you to somebody. I'm off the top of my head, I can't think of. I haven't networked with a lot of mediums because of, yeah, thanks, Kim. Because of COVID, I used to do classes and events with other people. Yeah, reach out to me on there. But I am just gonna breathe in. Of course, you're gonna hear my dogs start to snore on here. Kim and I were texting earlier. She's like, Julie, are you going live today? I'm like, yeah. Am I charging for God's work? Yeah, this is a gift that I have naturally, but I spent 5 years studying this and a lot of money traveling around the world, and I have a 4-year degree in Bachelor of Science from Cal Poly, so you get that too. So this is like a spiritual counselor, if you will. So yeah, I do charge, actually. Thanks for asking. I think everybody should charge for their gifts. It's like a barter system. Do you know what I mean? I think it's old-fashioned when we used to be, as women, have these natural gifts and people wanted us to give ourselves away. I think it's time now where we stand in our power and say, hey, I'm good at this. This is my price. And this is it. Your work is worth it. Thank you, Sarah. We all need to stand in our power and stop giving our time and our energy away to other things. It's time, I think. So, and if you guys are asking to join on the live, I don't know how to like do the thing where it doesn't request that, but I'm not taking people on here. Oh, silly goose. Hold on one second. There we go. All right, so let's do this. Let's bring up the energies and go angels, angels, angels. Do 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 do. Okay, so I'm gonna start doing readings. I have moderator here, Kim. You're so awesome, Kim. Thank you. We're like, she's all, I got this. I'm on you. Okay, So as far as I know right now, hi Shauna, I have if not next time, I have 3 people and I can take one more. So Shauna, if you want to, yeah, angels, angels, angels. It's like a conga line. Okay, let's do this. Thank you all for being here. I am doing my readings by donation today, so thank you so much. I love that we're doing this, not only the people receiving the reading today, but also the people watching. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I saw you. You're Maddie, right? Madra? So perfect. I know right now I have Lori, Karin, and Madra. So I'm going to start Lori's reading right now. There was somebody who did a $10 donation, and I'll just refund that to you. These are $40 donation readings. I just come on here on certain days to do these. So thank you. Yeah, Maddie, you're third. Okay, so I have one more opening. I have Lori, I have Karin, and I have Madra. And you guys might start to comment right now. I'm going to go ahead and let the, what is her name? Hold on one second. I'm going to let Kim, our moderator, who's wonderful, 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 answer any questions that you guys have right now. And I'm just going to go ahead and start my readings, okay? So I always say, God and angels, thank you for this gift and helping me become a clear channel tonight. I really do hope the people, yes, perfect. I really do hope, I pray for the people that are receiving a reading today that they feel uplifted and comforted. And I also ask that the people watching have some inspiration as well. Okay, thank you. So Kim is the only one who should be communicating with you guys. Everybody else, I used to be a preschool teacher, so please enjoy and sit crisscross applesauce. Many of you are going to start saying, I know, oh, that's so cute, thanks. That's my dad, and you're talking to my grandmother. Please don't comment while I'm doing a reading. Write it down. I'm glad you're going to get a double message, but I know that the person that I start calling upon is the only person that I should that should be talking for me to do their reading, okay? So everybody, thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you. Let's have fun while we're doing some healing, because that is possible. So Lori, you're first, and this is Lori that paid for a reading. You are first, my dear. And the way I like to do these readings, because they tend to go fast and they're targeted, they're different than my phone and Zoom readings, is I like you to come forward and let me know who you want to hear from today. I don't need to know their name. I just need to know who they are to you. So Lori, Boboli, Fanana, Fana, Forfelli. Lori. Okay, she keeps Lori. Hold on one second. See, I knew you guys were going to do this. Lori's the only one who should be talking. Everybody sit crisscross applesauce. Even if you say something while I'm giving Lori a reading, I can't respond to you. So just relax, take a deep breath, and watch the reading. Thank you for being here. Lori, I keep dreaming of my ex-husband. Does he have a message for me? Okay. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, when I start seeing something like this, Lori, let's see. Hold on. I kept hearing 5 years. Were you guys together 5 years? This is only for Lori. Please don't comment. Please don't comment. It's only for Lori. Wrong persons? Oh, hold on one second. Yeah. It's Lori A. Yeah, you're the person. Yeah, this is Lori Acker. This is the only person who should be commenting. Thanks, Kim. This one, Lori Acker, 1218. Yes, that's it. So when I say 5 years, that makes sense to you? There's something about 5 years. Thanks, Ashley. So we have 2 moderators in here. So Lori Acker is the only one who should be commenting. Okay, hold on. Hold on. One thing that he tells me is he's your ex, and he's your ex for a reason, he says, but he wouldn't have admitted that he was the problem when he was here. Like he was, to say he was stubborn or strong-minded, he's stubborn. He's actually cussing and saying he was a jackass. ASS. So does that make sense to you? He makes me feel like on this earth plane, he would not have like he was stubborn and wouldn't have admitted that he had problems or that the marriage ended because of him. But now that he sees that, she says, yes, now that he's crossed over, he sees, I got you, Shauna, you're fourth. Thank you, baby girl. Yeah, he makes me feel like he's saying he's sorry now. Do you know what I mean? He makes me feel like he blew it. He says he's was a perfect example of somebody who was sabotaged themselves. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if he suffered from addictions, but he reminds me of somebody like on the outside. You must be an empath, Lori, are you? Do you know what an empath is? It's like somebody who like really feels emotional about other people. You want to help them. She's like, this is exactly, yeah. And it's not like he just did one thing wrong and you gave up. He said being married to him was like holding on to a kite in a storm. You tried everything and your friends were like, I don't know if this is going to work. Do you know what I mean? And he keeps making me feel like he is so sorry. He's so sorry. I'm getting emotional. Do you know what I mean? Because you really married him and you were like, this is my love. This, I don't know if you, she's like, oh my God, yes. And I don't know if you actually like looked across the room and you were like, I'm going to marry that guy. But there was like this instant, not just physical, but like this almost like spiritual connection. I can't even describe this, but this is making sense to you. Because it's enough to drive somebody crazy when they're like, I shouldn't be with this person anymore. We are done. She's like, absolutely. And so you didn't want to leave because you were like, I see his potential, but he couldn't live up to it. And he keeps making me feel like your love was the only unconditional love he ever knew. And even after it was over, you were still wishing best for him. Do you know what I mean? Some people are like, oh, curse you, you ruined my life. I hope you never have another healthy relationship again. But you were like, I hope he does have a good relationship. She says, yes, if it wasn't me, at least he can find love with somebody. And then you realized, because he wanted you back after it was over, but he just had such a huge ego, like just so stubborn. If you wonder why I'm looking off, I see things on a screen, and so that's why I'm looking off and I'm looking at you. So it's so funny when I give people readings in person, they're trying to give me eye contact and I kind of look over here. And just so you know, that's how he shows me this. And when this is what I say, we all have visits from addictions. That's what I thought. We all have dreams of people let me back up, hold on. When we have dreams of somebody when they crossed over and they come to us, if it's a peaceful dream and a message, then that's a real visit. If it's like yelling, then that's our own fear or ego that somebody's mad at us. So let me ask you this, Lori, are you having dreams of him being at peace? Because the thing that I know for sure of doing these readings and having my mom and other family members have a near-death experience is that there's this loving source that we come from. Don't let anybody tell you what that is. You're the only person who should name it. It's the universe, the divine source, God, higher power, whatever it is. There is a loving source, and we all come from it, and then we come to the earth plane, and then we go back there. So nobody's ever stuck. Don't let a medium tell you, I can't read them because they're stuck in between. They're not. However, do they find more healing on the other side? Yes, they do. They do find more healing on the other side. Can I ask you, Lori is the only one who should be commenting. Thank you guys for being here. Lori, can I ask you something? Okay, it just feels like he's trying to tell you something. One of the things that, yeah, so it's not like it's no yelling or anything. He's just coming. Okay. The thing I just keep hearing when I ask him is he keeps saying that he wish he would have told you that it wasn't your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that it didn't work out. It's not your fault that he passed away, that he did. Was he alone when he passed away? Did he pass away by himself? Because he makes me feel like he, yes, okay. So you care about, you're like so worried about him. He's making me feel like, how do I want to put this? I hope this comes across in the best way that I can. Yep, on a park bench. Yep, I felt like he passed away alone. And you're so worried about like him or his soul, or worried about if he suffered. And he says he's trying to set you free of like any guilt or pain, because he's at peace now. And you were the one who gave him unconditional love. And now that he's crossed over, he sees that the one that loved him the most, he hurt the most. And he's so sorry for that. And I feel like when he was here, he would not have admitted to doing things wrong. Is that making sense to you, sweetheart? And can I just say this? Yes, thank God I forgave him. Yes, is making sense. You guys were like a really hot looking couple. Do you know what I mean? Like, holy moly, Lori. This is like Barbie meets Ken. Do you know what I mean? You guys were like really, really a good looking couple. I just keep hearing that. And I just keep seeing it. Yeah. So just so you know, this is how he comes through. He does make me feel like you're rather intuitive. And so this is making sense. She goes, yes, we were. Okay. So which one do you want me to tell her now? Is his dad crossed over too, or your dad? Because he just said dad. He just went, dad. Okay, hold on. He's talking about how you're intuitive too. And no matter where you are, people, like you could be at Target and there could be 12 employees. Yes, his dad. Okay, that's how he shows me that. Hold on one second. And he shows me like even at Target where like somebody needs a helper to help them find toilet paper, there could be like 12 employees, but people are drawn to you. Do you know what I mean? So please know he's making me feel like he's wondering why you're either discounting it or don't see the light that you share with others. And you shared it with him, and that was a miracle in itself. And he's saying it's about, it reminds me of Lizzo's song, it's about damn time. In a minute, no, I'm just kidding. He's saying it's about time to find out like what you want to do with that gift. Does that make sense? Like he just keeps saying something like that. So if you're at your job, I'm a Harry Potter fan, so I say muggle. So if you're at your job, thank you, Lorna. My list is closed for today, but I will be on here tomorrow. That's making sense. So you're being drawn to do something. So just buckle up. You're going through a spiritual awakening, and just get out your journal and document everything that has happened. Your outlook on how you've been through your life and how you've gone through it is not, it's like, it has not been easy for you by any means, but people would not understand how much turmoil, how much trauma, how much challenges you've had because of the way that you still glow. And so that's a miracle in itself too. Is this making sense too when I say this? Thanks, moderators. I'm so glad that you got this reading today. This is making sense. Thank you. Well, thank you for letting me read you. I hope this brought you some comfort today. Just know that this is how he shows me. And I don't know if there's somebody named Pat or Patrick, but just before I said goodbye, I just saw a P. Actually, you would be fifth, Lauren, so I'm going to go ahead and close my list, but I did see that. Thank you, sweetheart. So I am pulling back now. These are recorded. I posted on my YouTube channel that you can see here, Lori. And just so you know, you can watch this back. Did I ever get my meatballs? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I gave her a text reading the other day. Was it a text reading, sweetheart, for Lori? And I was like, your mom, was it your mom who's crossed over, is showing me like stuffed mushrooms or meatballs. And I just, yes. And I so started getting hungry for those. No, I haven't gotten them yet. I had a fried chicken sandwich today and it just did not cut it. I'm going to have to go. Thank you so much, Lori. So much love to you. He is at peace, just so you know. Whoo! You guys are amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm gonna do Karen's break, and then I will probably, hey Tammy, I'll probably just do a break really quick just to see who paid. If you paid, and I'm gonna go over my list that's available today. I am going live again tomorrow, so I will message you through the form of payment that you made, okay? Thank you guys so much. So Karen, are you here? And everybody, welcome, welcome. This is healing for everybody. Even if someone's getting a message, you just watching it, it's like just, we're spiritually being lifted. It's like we're in an elevator. Cara. My reading list is closed today, but it's a $40 donation. If you pay today, I'll message you and let you know the next time I'm going live. Thank you. And I will do a break just to reiterate like who's next, but I know Karen's next, and then I have Maddie. So Karen. So Karen, you saw the way that I did my readings. Thank you so much. And moderators, thank you for being here. You want to hear Karen is the only one who should be talking, and my moderators, and she wants to hear from her maternal grandmother. Okay. Am I saying your name right? Is it Karen, or do you just pronounce it Karen? Yeah, thanks, Jamie. They're great. Karen. Okay, sorry about that. With my dyslexia, I'm always trying to see somebody's name. Okay, hold on one second. Can I ask you, did your grandmother have a stroke? And the reason I'm asking things, Kim, is because I'm starting to talk like this, and half of my, oh, I got you. Thanks, Karen. And part of my arm is going numb. So it's either her or she's bringing somebody in that I feel like had a stroke, or it can also be like losing their muscles, like MS or something. Can I ask you? Because I feel like I'm slurring. Karen, does that make sense to you? And Karen, are you in school right now? She didn't, but her mother did. Thank you for being open. That's how they start to come in. They keep saying school, so I don't know if you're a teacher or you're thinking about going back to school or training for something. Okay. It can be like in training for something. Do you know what I mean? Because I keep hearing school. Were you in school when your maternal grandmother passed away? She keeps saying in school, so I need to pay attention to the signs that she's showing me. Thanks, Kim. Can I also say that you come from a line of really strong women? Okay, no, it was recently. Okay. I swear to God, she keeps saying school. Was she a school teacher? Is someone in the family a school teacher? Okay, put it to the side. If they mention school, then it's like you're thinking of changing your career, or you're going to some type of training or schooling where you would need to do that. That's just her way to show me. So if this is something that you're going through right now as a change, that's how she's showing me. So I'm just going to pay attention to that. Hold on one second. Was she in hospice before she passed away? The reason why I'm asking is I feel like I see somebody laying in their bed, and then I see somebody at their bedside. Big changes. Yes, she was. Okay. That's the way she shows me this. there's one of the things that I feel like, was she like a mom to you? Did she kind of help raise you? Because when grandmothers come in and they feel like so motherly and so close to you, it's like, I know grandmas can do that, but it feels like to me like she was, like, you know how they have the matriarch of the family? Like, she's so strong. Yes, 100%. Okay. She just makes me feel so strong. And it's just, can I ask you something? Are you guys Italian or something? Or did she raised you? Okay. Did she talk a lot with her hands? Because one of the things I feel like doing when I'm talking is I feel like I need to start doing this. Yes, okay. She's just so in my face. We're not going to do that. We're not going to let other people use us. We're going to put our heads up and she believed in you. Like, I can't even tell you, to have someone like have your back like that, where you're like, you could be like, there's a flood and I have to get to work and my car died, and she'll be like, you know what we're gonna do? She just like, she's so positive I can't even take it. Do you know what I mean? She just was like, we're just gonna fix this and we're winners. And she's like, yep, LOL. So okay. And I feel loud. Do you know what I mean? Yep, that's her. I feel very loud. So I don't know if the more I channel her, the more I feel like I'm talking really loud. So this is cracking me up. Passionate. She's like, I'm not loud, Julie, I'm passionate. I'm like, okay, lady. She just makes me feel like, was she always put together? Like when she went out, did she just, who's like matchy purse? It's really, she's like, you don't need to like, I don't want to say she's hung up on her looks, because I'm not saying that. But you got to take care of yourself and look proper. Like, I feel like my bag's going to match my shoes. Do you know what I mean? I got to get my necklace. It's so funny because I don't actually wear any jewelry, but I feel like the word is like classy or very put together. Does that make sense too when I say that? And she knows that this is the hardest thing. Yes, she was always put together. That's what I'm saying. And if she saw how I went out, if I lived with her and she saw how I went out today, she'd be like, I don't get these people today. These young ladies run errands in their pajamas and slippers. I don't understand. Like, she would never, do you know what I mean? Ever. I don't know if you wrote a note to her, if she was buried in a coffin, or if you wrote a note to her. Why do I keep seeing a note written from you to her, or like something put with her? Does that make sense to you when I say that? And she's saying that she's not going to lie. She's like, she was always very truthful, that you guys were so tight. Two peas in a pod, she says. You were so tight that this is going to be one of the biggest challenges. My dog's going to hack up a lung. Okay, Delilah. Okay, she was cremated. What is the note? I feel like, was someone saying like, can I put this in with her? Like, I want to put this in with her. I don't even know what I'm saying. It's like with her. Like, I feel like I'm writing this, and if it's not her, then it's someone else that is coming through. But it's like, I want to write this. I want this to be with her. I just keep seeing that. She left you a note. Thank you. So I've got it backwards. Yes. I keep writing. Do you know what I mean? She left you a note. Yes. Thank you. Okay. This is so important that she says that. She knows. She's like, you're going to have to keep going, darling. You're going to have to keep going. But you need to understand that she's really strong. Do you know what I mean? So sometimes people are like, oh, she just recently passed. I don't feel her around me. And I always say the people that we miss the most, we see signs from the least. So I just want you to know she's got your back, sweetheart. And there's no way, I know this is double negative, but there's no way she's not going to be around you. She kept a promise. If she said she was going to be there, she would be there. And you are a lot like her. Do you know what I mean? And she keeps saying, Julie, truth be told, Karen and I were the only, say it again. we're the only sane ones in that family. She just keeps saying, we were the only sane ones in that family. So don't let those other people drive you crazy, she says. She is a crack up. You understand what I'm talking about. She's we don't need to talk about all the details, but you understand what she's saying, right? Whew. And she's saying one of the things, because you're very, I don't know how young you are, but you feel youthful to me. I'm 57, so I would call you like young. You feel young to me. She makes me feel like, hold on, say the thing that you were going to say. She makes me feel like you, yeah, I would. Thanks, Kim. Oh, Peace 83 is here. I haven't seen you forever, Sunshine. Thank you. She makes me feel like one of the things I know, okay, hold on. Let me go back. One of the things I would do is the people that we miss the most, we see signs from the least. I don't know why that is. Yes, I was going through the toughest time of my life without her. That's what I feel. So I always tell people, same thing with my mom, and I saw no signs from my mom when she crossed over, but I saw every sign from my dad. So get yourself a journal. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. I got this from the dollar store, and write in it. Just say like, I miss you so much. And is there a Marjorie or Mary either here or crossed over? Karen as well. But write to her and do it for like 30 or 40 days, and you'll start to like, it's like, I can't describe it. Her mom is Mary. Okay, there you go. Yeah, because I was like, Mary, Marjorie. Yeah, that's the way she shows me. And is there an L also? Like Lucy, there's like an L too, she's showing me. And she's saying the first with everything without her is so hard. The first birthday, her birthday, your birthday. The first of everything's so hard. She just keeps talking about that. But she does say, sweetheart, I promised you that I would show you signs. I promised you that I would be on the other side looking over you, and I'm keeping that promise. No else. Okay, that's okay. Put it to the side. I know what you're saying, but I'm seeing it again. Like Lillian, Lucy, Larry, I'm telling you, either here and or crossed over. She just keeps showing me like that. So I want to check in with you to see how you're feeling, because she's coming through very strong. And she just keeps saying, I promised you I would. I promised you I would. So I don't know if you were like, you have to show me signs when you get on the other side. And she's all, I promised you I would. Because I just keep hearing that. Oh, this is what I was going to go back and say. She makes me feel like the biggest mistake people have about you is they feel like you feel youthful or like very good. I hope she's happy with my decision. Yes, she's very happy with your decision. And she makes me feel like one of the things, that she's making me feel is that I don't know if you're really young, Karen, or if you're just have a baby face, but she says one of your pet peeves is when people treat you like they're like, okay, we've got this, go ahead. And you're like, the biggest mistake that they have about you is that you're very kind and you're very patient. But once somebody's like condescending or something like that, do you understand what I'm saying? So I feel it. I had a friend named Julie, another Julie, who worked in you're 55, and yes, like people like condescending to you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, there's something about you looking very youthful, and not that they should be like that anyway to young people because they know what they're talking about. But you'll find that. But I just keep seeing this feeling of, my friend Julie works with a lot of architects and she works in the interior design company, and still to this day, she has to deal with men who are like, can we talk to your boss? And she's like, I own this company. She and another person own the company. She's like, I'm the owner. There is no other boss. And I just keep seeing that with you, that somebody's like, can I talk to your husband? You're like, or can I talk to the man of the house? And you're like, I am the man of the house. Do you know what I mean? You're like, I'm the one who makes the decisions around here. So she just keeps talking about that. And there is a school thing. I have no idea. Do you have kids that are just going to school or something? Because she will not stop talking about the school thing. She just won't. I am the man of the house for real. He laughed. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I am saying. He did you a favor, she says. He did you a favor. She goes like that. She's not. You know. He'll never find someone like you ever again. He'll never find someone like you ever again. Whew. Your grandmother's making me feel like I'm getting a workout. Do you know what I mean? I am getting a workout. She does not mess around. And I think that's the energy that you miss, is her being your cheerleader. Excuse me. So write to her. That's her. Yep. You know, I know. She had more to say. You're probably laughing because you know what I'm talking about. But I'm like, Grandma, we don't talk like that on here. This is an angel reading. Excuse me, ma'am. She's going to open up the port and the wine. We're just going to start talking here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She loves you dearly. I do have to say, with all the readings I've ever had with people that I've missed like this, I have never had any kind of connection more with somebody than writing to them. So please try it for like at least 30 or 40 days until it's like working out. You're not going to see, yeah, she's feisty. I know she's, and when she would get on a tangent, do you know what I mean? You couldn't, yeah. That's the best thing I can tell you, because she's showing me that she's very much around you. She said that you're very smart, and that you've been through some things where people have doubted you or made you wonder if you were being lied to or honest, and you really had to trust your intuition. She said now that you have that, she's like, you have that gut. So every wrongdoing that you've been through will be transmuted and put in your favor for abundance and alchemy, she says. So please know that she thinks very highly of you, and she just wants shoulders, head up, shoulders back, like you've got this. You're a smart cookie. You're honest. You have integrity. And she just keeps making me feel like, and you have a heart of gold. And that is a recipe for alchemy. So you will have alchemy. You deserve it. You're welcome. I would just pray for courage, because I think you have a lot of ideas that you're wondering, like, oh, I'm 55, and isn't it too late to do that? Louise Hay started Hay House Publishing when she was 60. Do you know what I mean? Don't let age stop you from doing a new idea or taking a turn to do something else, okay? You're welcome, baby girl. She's giving you so many roses, so many roses. I'm telling you, she loves you. And you kept the note she gave to you. I feel like I can still see it. You're welcome, Karen. Thank you. Man, she's feisty. I feel like I was on yes, I saw that. I feel like I'm on a treadmill. She had energy, like I don't even know. Like she reminds me of the Energizer Bunny. Thank you, moderators. Yeah. Gosh, with a guide like that, I'm like, there's like nothing you can do. There's nothing you can't do. You guys can ask for questions. I'm not taking people on live with me. I am just going to go out really quick. I'm going to come right back in, and I'm going to see how many people are in line for a reading. Maddie, I know you're next too. Hold on one second. I'll be right there, okay? Shauna and Lorna. And then the list is closed. If you paid after that, yes, babies go to heaven. Woo! Karen, tell your grandmother thank you for this. Emily, I know these readings make me emotional too. These really make me feel emotional as well. So let's see. So Maddie, you're next. Maddie, fo fatty, fanana, fana, fo fatty, Maddie. Where are you, sunshine? Ollie, oxen free. Yeah, we're doing okay. Thanks for being here. We're all doing okay. Okay. So Maddie should be the only one talking, and she is, it looks like it's like Maddie R. Thanks, moderators. I'll try my best to take a break and answer questions. It's better if I answer questions at the very end so that I don't mess up my hair. So I don't get off from doing the channeled readings, okay? But I'll try my best, you guys. Thank you for being here. Okay, so Maddie. Can I ask you, Maddie, did he smoke, or do you smoke or vape? The reason why I'm asking is I taste cigarettes in my mouth, and so I don't know if he smoked or vaped or you do, but I'm tasting smoke in my mouth. Does that make any sense when I tell you that? And did you guys meet in high school or something? Okay. Yes, high school, and yes, you're actually vaping. Okay. Thank you for confirming that. No judgment at all. I just like feel it, so I have to pay attention to what I'm saying. Hold on. Maddie, do you have twins that run in your family, or did he have twins? I see two people who, like, to me look a lot alike, and I keep hearing the word twinning, so I don't know if you actually like have a picture where you guys dressed alike for pictures, or if there's a twin, or if you guys actually dressed alike. I don't know what I'm seeing. Does that make sense to you when I say that? And is there somebody going into like I just lost it. Which one was that? Handel is this medical assistant, esthetician, dental, either here or crossed over. It's their way of showing me. He's going to show me things about him. He's going to show me things about you. And then they're going to show me things about people around you. And he keeps saying small town, small town. Are you guys from a small town? Or is like, I don't mean to laugh, but whenever I'm doing readings, they'll have me sing too. It's like, don't stop believing or something. Oh, you have twins. And yes, I have twins that run in my family, but he has a younger brother that looks just like him. Thank you so much for saying that. And he keeps saying small town. So you guys live in a small town, or is it don't stop believing? Like it's like living in a small town world. Does that make sense to you when I say that? Like, I don't know if it's, I don't know why he's saying that. It's like, I grew up in a small town where everybody knew each other. He did. He lived in a small town. Okay. That's just his way of trying to show me that. And I don't know if there's a birthday or day of passing in July, or if there's somebody named Jay, but I just saw Jay and then I thought it was July and then it went really fast. So he's showing me a Jay name either here and or crossed over. Oh God. His birthday's in July. Thank you. This is so similar to the first reading I did for that lady. Can I ask you? She's all, oh my God. Did he go up and down like this? Like, I don't know, like if he drank a lot or had addictions or something like that, but this is that same kind of feeling, like he sabotaged this relationship. Do you know what I mean? And here you were like so caring and giving, and before he was your ex, did it go back and forth quite a bit? It's like, we're together, no, we're breaking up, no, we're together, no, we're breaking up, and you're like, dude, if you're not going to get your stuff together, I cannot be with you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Always, yeah. He tells me, I don't know if you watched The Hills with Lauren Conrad and that guy on there, but he says it was like that movie, The Hills. Do you know what I mean? Have you ever watched that? It's like back in the day. I think it's like in the 90s. But he says we were always back and forth, back and forth. He keeps talking about that. And even though you guys, okay, it's old. I don't know if you were born then with The Hills, but it was a TV show about this couple. and they would get together and then break up and date other people and then get back together. So he just is showing me something similar like that. He shows me a ring. Are you married now? Are you married now? Or were you guys going to get engaged? Because he's literally showing me a ring on your finger. And I know here he was very jealous of people that you were with, but I know now he just makes me feel like he's saying you deserve to be happy. He just keeps saying that. I can't tell how he passed away, but did he have an action that contributed to his passing? Meaning, was there drug and alcohol? No, but I have a ring that my sister gave me that I touch when I think of him. Okay, that's why, because he just kept showing me this ring. So you touch this ring and you think of him. That's him. But he's like, she always thought that we were going to be that we would get married. He's making me feel like that too. But he couldn't get his stuff together. And can I ask you, sweetheart, did he have an action that was part of his passing? Because he keeps saying sorry, and that usually means that they had either drinking or drugs, or they did something reckless that was part of their passing. Does that make sense to you when I say that? And are you still really good friends with his mom? Is he keeps talking about his mom, or I don't know if your mom was like a second mom to him, but he keeps saying, I thought he said like his mom. Do you still talk to his family like his mom? Okay. I don't know if it's frozen for you, so I'm just going to keep telling you what I see. He makes me feel like, yes, I understand that. That's why he's saying he's sorry. So thank you. Thank you. Oh, sweet soul, sweet soul. He's the kind of person, can I tell you, they were just too sensitive for this planet. Too sensitive for this planet. Do you still feel him around you? Do you know what I mean? Not his mom, but I'm very close to his brother. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to record this so that you can put this on here. Yes, all the time. Because I feel like there is that soul connection with you guys. And really, some of us, if you guys believe in past lives, I do believe that when we have a relationship with somebody, and no matter what, you just cannot break that bond. It's like, do a past life regression to find out like why that connection was. But there's one thing about his brother that he wants to say. Hold on. Oh my God. I hope to God that this records, because sometimes they don't. So his brother, I don't know if there's a Stephen or an S, but he just went like S. Oh my God, my heart hurts so bad. Say it again, sweetie. His brother is twice the man that he ever wanted to be. And I can't even hold back. So can you let his brother know that he's coming through? And he's saying that you're twice the man that I could ever be. Thanks. I don't know the S, either here or crossed over. I almost wanted to say like Steven or Steve, or if they had a mutual friend, S. S is for Smith, their last name. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. I do not do murder cases. Thank you for being here, you guys. I don't work on those anymore. Thank you, though. Okay, so this is the way that he shows. Is his brother going to get a tattoo in honor of him or something? Is his brother going to get a tattoo of him? It's so important. And he keeps saying this is something that's not anybody's fault. Oh my God, I was talking to his brother about a tattoo. That's it. Yeah, he knows. He knows, sweetheart. He knows. And his brother said that that he was designing one for him. See, how would I know that? You know that song Fix You by Coldplay? I keep hearing it. Do you know the song Fix You by Coldplay? Do you know that song, sweetheart? Casey Musgrave sings it too. So I don't know if he's talking about the Coldplay version or Casey Musgraves, but I keep hearing that song. Please know this is his way of coming through. He's got so much love for you, and he just says for his family too, this is nobody's fault. This is nobody's fault. He just makes me feel like he just had so many feelings. And the thing is a lot of people didn't expect him to do this, because I feel like tears of a clown when there's no one around. I'm shaking. I miss him so much. This is the one time, you guys, please don't ask questions, but just put hearts in comments for her, please, because this is a lot. He's just so young. And I feel like he said in the back of your mind, you always thought, like, I'm going to marry this guy. If he can get it together, we're going to get married. Thank you. See how we're all raising you up. I keep hearing that song. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. When I was blind, you put me on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can be. I listen to that song always. How would I know that? Out of all of the millions of songs out there, I keep hearing that. I always said I wanted to play that song at my funeral. I'm telling you. He knows. And he just says, you deserve to be happy now. You deserve to be happy. Oh, I'm praying that this records, because sometimes TikTok does this thing. So I'm just like, okay. So please let his brother know, okay, that he loves him very much. He loves him so much. Thank you for allowing me to give you this reading. And thank you, everybody, for sending her so much love. You guys are magical. This is a magical group, you guys. Thank you so much. You made me so happy. I just feel relief. I'm so glad. That's why I named my business Peace and Serenity. I was like, I just want people to feel peaceful. I want them to feel content. I want them to have healing after they have a reading. Whew. Thank you. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh my gosh, Maddie, thank you for trusting me to do that for you, sweetheart. Okay, I can't remember. Oh, Shauna. Shauna's the next person. Thank you, Linda. Hi. You guys, I'm going to be yeah, thank you. Let's all just, excuse me, breathe this in for a second. Thank you, guys. This is so great. Peace and love, Maddie, sending lots of healing energy. This is a magical group. I'm not kidding, you guys. Hi, Sean. I'm just taking a deep breath. Hold on. Thank you for being here. Just concentrate on who you want to hear from. Talia, thank you for praying for Maddie. Maddie, you got this, sweetheart. As much as like tragedy has hit our family too, I always use the mantra, something good will come out of this. I don't have to know what it is, but something good will come out of this. Okay. Okay. Maddie, this is an amazing place. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, God, this is so awesome. And the reason why is like sometimes people are like, well, I really like the energy here. It's all of us. Do you know what I mean? I am channeling. You guys are holding space. The moderators are working. The people who are allowing me to give them the reading are being open. It's like this whole song and dance that we're all doing together. And I just cherish the energy. Thanks, Peace 83. And I love this so much. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you. And I see all the moderators. You guys, please tell them thank you. I know we're not wrapping things up, but I just want to thank you for that. Okay, so Shauna, I am ready for your reading, my sweet. The way that I do my readings is I have you let me know who you want to hear from. I don't need to know their name. I just need to know who they were to you, but I don't need to know their name, okay? Thank you. Thank you guys so much. And this is just for Shauna. So some of you might be commenting and wondering if I'm going to give you a reading, but this reading is for Shauna. Shauna, Shauna, Shauna. Come on, angels, angels. Bum, 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 bum. Like we're just doing. Your friend who passed and your grandma. Okay. So Shauna. Hold on one second. I don't know if you actually have a lock of someone's hair who's crossed over, or if you just recently cut your hair, but I just saw this. And so I don't know if one of them lost their hair when they before they passed away, or you have a lock of their hair, or you just cut your hair. And this reading is just for Shauna. Thank you guys for being here. Does that make sense to you about either one of them, Shauna? You just cut your hair. Okay, because I just went like this. And that, if you're wondering, are they watching over you? That's their way to know this. The friend that you just had crossed to, your friend that passed away, is that female? Because what I'm seeing is I'm seeing two females. And so you said a friend, and then you said your grandmother. So is the friend a female? And I don't know why I keep seeing bracelet. I don't know if you have grandma's jewelry or bracelet, or your friend's bracelet, but I just keep pointing to wrist. I keep pointing to this area as well. Okay. There's two females over there together. Are both of your grandmothers crossed over, sweetie? Oh, I do have her bracelet. That's the way she shows me that. Yep, that's the way she shows me that. Yeah. They showed me an M, but I felt like this was Mike or Michael or Michelle. So it's a bit challenging with two people. I will try, but if grandma's like, hey, we want to come through, then I'm going to get them the most. And this makes no sense to me, but do you have, did someone make cinnamon rolls, cinnamon bread? Did someone chew big red gum? There's like a cinnamon reference. I can't imagine that would be somebody's name, but it could be. Oh my gosh. His name is Mason. That's why. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That's why. That's how he shows me. He's all M like this. And I was like, Michael Mason. Yeah. Hold on one second. Can I tell you, I want to thank your grandmother for coming through first and saying bracelet, because her passing doesn't feel as like tragic as Mason's. Does that make sense? My grandmother would pick up with my, my grandma would pick on my uncle because he had red hair and they called him Big Red. Okay, thank you. Because I was like, Big Red gum? Yeah, like cinnamon gum. Thank you. Big Red, like the gum. Yes. That's funny. Thank you for being open. I was like, there's a cinnamon reference. Yeah. That's just their way of saying that. Yeah. Can I ask you, is there somebody who was like a rancher or like more like a cowboy? Someone actually wear like cowboy hat, cowboy boots? Was somebody more like cow? Someone just said cowbell. I'm gonna start laughing from SNL. Like cowboy or cowbell? I don't know which one they're telling me now. That does make sense. Mason's death was unexpected. Okay. Yeah, it feels definitely heavier. Can I ask you, from Mason or your grandmother, did one of them pass away from a head injury or tumor in the head or like an impact? Okay, so the uncle, the big red guy, he's a country guy because I just was like, cowboy. Yeah, thank you. That's grandma's way of trying to show me. It's funny that you're calling him Nick because she keeps saying he was a knucklehead. He was a knucklehead. So I don't know if he's like a good guy, but he didn't always make the right decisions, or if he wasn't the sharpest knife in the kitchen. But she makes me feel like she just keeps calling him a knucklehead. She's also like, Julie, you don't even know. Shauna knows about this, but oh, hold on. You know how there's the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding? She's saying that somebody should write a book about our crazy family. Like, she's like, we have so many characters that it could be like a movie. She goes, so forget Roseanne, the movie Roseanne. Somebody should do a sitcom about our family because of all the characters that we have in our family. She's like, weird family dynamics and very passionate, but like we love each other, but just like awkward. We fight though, you know what I mean? She's like, fight, like tease each other. Yeah. LOL, you're laughing. Oh my God, Mason died from motorcycle accident and a lot of damage to his head. Okay, that's what I feel. She literally said that, LOL. That's what I'm saying. I love how they'll say something that they told you, and I wouldn't know. Obviously, I don't know anything about that. So she literally said that. Yeah. With Mason or your family, is there a St. Patrick's Day reference or March? Thought I saw March 17th. So I don't know if I'm actually seeing, if she's showing me March or the number 17th, or if there is a connection to March 17th, meaning it was like somebody's day of their passing or someone's birthday. Does someone also have a name? Like, I just gave a reading to this person the other day, and I was trying to like see this name. Hold on one second. And it was like Jammy, like it was Tammy and Jammy. That is the day of his passing, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Mason, that's the day he passed. Look how he comes through, sweetie. You've got to know from this, he's around you. You've got to know. And there's somebody that has an interesting name. It's like, I gave a reading to this lady the other day, and it was like, you know how guys are named Jimmy and girls' names are Tammy, but this name was like Jammy. March 17th. Yep. Yeah. Was it a no-fault accident? Was it a no-fault accident? Meaning like, he just says no fault. He goes like that. It was a no-fault accident. Hold on. Can you tell me the thing? Someone has an interesting name, and he keeps saying like that. Thank you, Woodmuch, so much for that validation. You're welcome. See how he knows. So one of the things that I know, it's really important to know, is he is at peace. He's making me feel like he is at peace. He's saying like that. Yes, the accident. They accidentally double loaded the motor. Yeah, it's like, I keep seeing no fault accident. Oh my gosh, he and 6 others. I'm so sorry. My gosh. My gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. He's making me feel, he goes, gosh, Julie, with all the jackass things I did, I pass away that way. So I don't know if he would like jump off a cliff and do other things, but he's making me feel like out of all the asinine things I ever did, this is how I passed away. So it's like the cat with 9 lives. Do you know what I mean? Was he really popular in school? He makes me feel like everybody knew him, and he would be like, he's really kind, but he didn't know everybody's name. So they'd be like, Mason, Mason. And he'd be like, hey, buddy. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, girl. He was very brave, and that's him, right? Cat of 9 lives. He's like, all the things I did, this is going to be how I pass away. But he makes me feel like he's like, Julie, I was like, he's not conceited, but he's just saying I was really well known, I was really popular. And a lot of people knew my name, but I didn't know their name. So I would be like, hey, darling, hey, buddy, hey, bro. And they'd be like, oh, he talked to me. He's almost like famous in his town. Yes, he took every challenging and took everyone under his wing. That's what I'm seeing. But not conceited. It's so important to say, like, he was such a good guy, down to earth. Do you understand what I'm saying? Hold on, I can't understand what he's trying to say. Is someone making a memoriam other than his, like, where he would be buried or his buried area? Is somebody thinking about doing? It would be like when somebody puts, yeah, not at all. He was always so humble. That's what I keep getting to. Memorial area. I don't know if is someone doing that for him. Memorial. Delilah, can you hold on 1 second? Not yet, honey. Not yet. 5 minutes. My dog always starts to get up and around. Delilah, sit down. Not yet. She's gonna try and get some water. Okay. Because it makes me feel like an area. I just see a stone and I just see things carved in it, but it makes me feel like, hold on. Yes, I am trying to incorporate him where I live. He was part of Jamestown. I'm working on getting a memorial here. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That's what he's, because I was like, is it a bench somewhere? But I didn't see that. I saw like a stone. He lived in North Carolina, but he came during summers. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Or there's going to be something where it's like people will do things in his name. Do you know what I mean? Like he reminds me of the perfect person where everybody would start to pay it forward because, like, Mason was a good guy. He was like, he'd always be there. Like, he's the one helping, the little lady on the side of the street. He's the one who's like, if a kid's being bullied, he's going to pull over. If a dog's loose, like, he was that person. You are spot on, right? So this is the way he's coming through. It's so funny because your grandmother comes through first with a bracelet, and then Mason comes through and she's like, I guess I'm just chopped liver over here. But she knows that you were able, there's more of like, grandma's passing wasn't as like tragic. So she knows that you need to spend more time talking about this with Mason, but she does too dearly love the family. And it's so important to know that she loves the traditions that are carried on in her name. And she makes me feel like she's very, very proud of you, Shannon. She said, you are a force to reckon with. You are a force to reckon with. And I don't know why I keep hearing the name Aaron. There's this girl that wrote a law. It's like Aaron's Law to stand up for kids. And I don't know why I keep seeing that around you, if that's something that you're going to do and advocate for, or if you know somebody named Aaron. Yeah, she's the most sweetest lady ever. She's so sweet, though. She's like, I'm just telling you, I always prayed that I would just fall asleep and not wake up, and that's pretty much what happened. I already did everything I needed to do there, and I just wanted to pass away peacefully, and that's what I did. She honestly just makes me feel like that. And I don't know if you see bluebirds in her honor, or why I'm hearing Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. Dun 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 dun. Or here's like Disney together. I will put it to the side and think about the Aaron. It's ERIN. Aaron's Law. Look that up. For some reason, it's this girl. It's ERIN, Aaron's Law, and she started, it's like an advocate for children. And I don't know why I'm seeing something like that around you. So I don't know if you're a debater, if you're going to advocate for people, or why I keep seeing that, but I do. Yeah, she passed of dementia, which she just makes me feel like she's like, I just laid down and I just went to sleep. So she makes me feel like her passing was peaceful, and she is at peace, she says. And thank your family for honoring her and like toasting to her. She sees that, so she wants to thank you for that. and look for bluebirds. I don't know if blue was her favorite color or why I keep seeing that. Oh, you're a caseworker. That's why. Shauna, that is it for children and youth. Look up Aaron's Law. You and I, you know. Ding, ding, thank you for the work you do. Thank you. Thank you so much for the work that you do. Okay, Shauna, I am pulling back. I hope that brought you some comfort. He's fine and he's sweet on the other side. Yes, those birds, I see them outside my window. That's what I just keep seeing. And I keep hearing the Disney song, Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you. This is giving me so much comfort. You're welcome. He wants to thank you for everything, too. He's like, I knew I was going to be famous. I just didn't know I have to pass away to do it. So it's like, it's kind of like a bad joke. That's a bad joke, Mason. But he's like, I always joked around. Everybody knows I always joked around. Oh, thank you so much. Moderators, I know you've been busy today. Busy, busy, busy. So I just have one more. I understand if people have to go when I thank you for your help. And then, hold on, she says, he was on the news. Okay. So Lorna, we're going to go out with a bang. Jamie, you're the best. Lorna, where are you, sweetheart? We're going to go out with a bang with your reading. Lorna Weedy, recently for an article that I wrote. Really? That's amazing, Shauna. You're amazing. There's Lorna. Thank you, everybody. And so, Lorna, you've seen how I do these readings. If you could do me a favor and let me know who you want to hear from. I don't need to know their name, Sunshine. I just need to know who they are to you. You're welcome, Shauna. Thank you. Thank you, Shauna. All right, angels, come on. A message from your mom. Okay. Can I ask you, Lorna, were you the only girl? Are you the oldest girl? The reason why I'm asking is your mom just says, thank you for being the helper. So this makes me feel like it was like you're the one helping your mom. And I keep hearing her voice, so I don't know if you kept her voicemail or if you have her phone, but I'm hearing her voice, and that would be like, I still saved a voicemail, or you have her phone. So are you the only girl, the oldest girl? No, I'm not, but I helped give her, yes, her last scrub bath. Okay. There's something about, she's like, and you always listen to her voicemails. Yep, that's it. She keeps showing me that. And okay, hold on. Is there an April reference? Either someone's passing or someone's birthday? Is there an April reference? Can be someone's name too, but I literally just keep seeing April. It would be like someone's date of passing, or mom's birthday's in April, and there's something about we still celebrate it. So I don't know if you go happy birthday, mom, or if you actually blow out a candle for her, or if there's something significant where I'm still like, I feel like I'm still doing something on her birthday. Does that make sense to you when I say that? Do you have like 5 or 6 siblings? I keep seeing 5, 6. Her first birthday with her gone hasn't happened yet. Okay, I'm so sorry. Were you guys thinking about doing something? Were you like, on mom's birthday, we're going to have to like celebrate it still? She makes me feel like that would be something that you would do. Like, we're going to toast to it. We're going to do this. 5 or 6. Or do you guys come from a big family? Are there like 5 or 6 kids in your family? Or were there 5 or 6 people in your family total? And there will be double messages, but right now I'm doing a reading for Lorna. Just take it as a postcard that's also a message, and Spirit's just trying to get to you too, and just write it down. But this reading is for Lorna. Either her birthday or her passing day to go back to her passing location. Okay. She's wanting, okay, hold on. She is making me feel like, no, she had 6 brothers and sisters. Okay, thank you. I was like, 5, 6. Who's had like 6 brothers? That's a big family. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Hold on one second. Yeah. Can I ask you, did your mom raise you guys by yourself? She seems so strong. Was she a single mom, or are you a single mom? I keep seeing like, makes me feel like someone did this all by themselves. And one thing that I have to tell you is you guys are doing right by her. She keeps making me feel, because some families fall apart and you're doing your best to get through this time. Did someone not, hold on, did someone not get a chance to say goodbye to her or something? Because whenever she goes like I'm sorry, and she points here, it's like someone didn't get a chance to like say goodbye. Did someone not make it there in time or something? Yes, your parents got divorced kind of young, because she makes me feel like she did it all by herself. And she makes me feel like, she just makes me feel like, almost like Mary Poppins, like, Mom, we don't have anything to eat. You know, we don't have anything in the refrigerator. And she's like, I'm going to get this and this and this and this. And she would make a meal out of something you didn't even think there was any food there. Okay, hold on one second. Parents got divorced kind of young. Maybe her mom couldn't be there, but they did speak on the phone. Okay, that's it. Because she made me feel like someone didn't make it. Someone didn't make it. And she just shows me like that. And the grandkids and everybody got a chance to say goodbye, because she doesn't want anybody to feel guilty about not being able to be there, or feel uncomfortable about going, or not knowing how serious it was. Because she just makes me feel like, I just feel like I didn't live such a good life so someone could feel guilty about my passing. Do you know what I mean? She says that she passed away knowing she was loved, and that her family knows that she loved them. And that is a rare thing, because many times, unfortunately, in readings that I'm giving, yes, they all had their chances to say goodbye. Okay, then that would just be her mom, bummed that she didn't make it in person. Please tell her mom that she came through in this reading, and she does not want her to feel bad about that. Because some people, there's like a guilty feeling of like, had I known, I would have gone, like that kind of a feeling. So she's doesn't, yes, they had a chance. Oh, okay, I'm just rereading that again. Okay, say the thing that you were going to say about, yes. So it's rare that someone passes away with everybody knowing that they were loved, and that the family knows that they loved you. And she's saying that this is a rare thing, so she's really happy about that. Yeah, not everybody gets a chance to do that. Can I tell you, there's something about her where I just feel like she just loved kids. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know if anybody ever told her she should be a teacher, or if you guys grew up not only having your kids at the house, but then other people's kids would come over. But I just feel like she just makes me feel like the more the merrier. Do you know what I mean? And there's this magical thing of, yeah, she had 10 grandkids. That's what I'm saying. She's very magical to me, because it makes me feel like, well, we're not going to have Christmas, and I can't do that, and there's not enough food for everybody. And then I turn around, and then there's like this whole array of food. It's like, I just looked in the refrigerator. We didn't have enough, but somehow your mom would make it work. And I just want to say, I feel like she was a woman of like, she was very like a spiritual belief or religious. I can't tell the difference, because it's all the same to me, but that's how she got through everything. Do you know what I mean? And she really makes me feel like, now that she's on the other side, she's like, I didn't realize what a good manifester I was. But she just said that she always believed that good things would come to people who did good. Good things would come to people who did good. Does that make sense to you? Yes, we found a notepad with Bible verses that she wrote down. Right. So no matter what it was, you guys, she would help you guys get through it. Do you understand? She just, to me, was a miracle worker, and she believed in that. You write it down, you pray about it. She's even saying she's a helper, right? Because she's telling, I'm giving this reading to you, Lorna, and she's like, everybody needs to know this. You write it down and you pray and you just let it go, and you go do good, and then you write it down and you pray and you let it go. She says, she just says that's the way you got to do it. So she makes me feel like she was always wanting to help and being a part of her community and everything like that. She shows me. And I don't know if Wizard of Oz is like a show that you guys would watch together, or if someone's saying Somewhere Over the Rainbow, or if rainbow signs are going to be a sign from her. But I'm literally seeing a rainbow. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. I don't know if there's a Wizard of Oz reference with her, or Somewhere Over the Rainbow was played at her service, but I'm hearing it. So just so you know, she's showing me that for a reason. Yeah. Okay, just a sign. Write it down. It means something. She's seeing it. She's saying it again. She's literally like, with somebody's name Judy, like Judy Garland sang that song, right? So they're either trying to show me the song, or Judy Garland sang it. So someone loved Judy Garland, Wizard of Oz, or it's a sign from a rainbow. Just so you know, she's showing me that. That and feathers, I feel, because like when somebody who's like really religious or spiritual, all the same thing, I always find feathers in unusual places. It's like I've done videos where I'm walking and I'm like doing a video to like talk about my life because I document everything, and then a feather just falls down. I've literally taken a shower, blow dried my hair, styled my hair, and there's been a feather right here. So look for feathers in unusual places. I just feel like that's one of the things that she shows me that as well. Hold on one second. I don't know that song. Do you guys actually sing while she was passing away? I hear music. Do you know what I mean? And I just try. Oh, I just paused. Can you repeat? Did you guys play music when she passed away? Were you guys playing music, or was everybody singing? You're going to hear my dog snore. Sorry. We have such good energy. My dogs are out. Hold on. You know that song? Yes, we all sang around her. Did you guys actually sing Amazing Grace? Because I'm around her and she's either saying the songs and it was amazing, or someone actually sang Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. She's like, music amazing. So I'm trying to understand what she's talking about. I know what she's saying is like, thanks. I know the things that she's bringing up. Hold on one second. Say it again. Okay, you sang so many religious songs. I'm sure that was one of them. Yeah. That's what I see too. Okay, so just forewarning, because when you lose somebody in your family that's a matriarch like this, and they were so strong, and they were the ones who organized everything for Thanksgiving. They're the ones that like, Debbie, you bring the roast, so-and-so, John brings the turkey. Do you know what I mean? And when that person is gone, it can be really overwhelming on the first of things. So just so you know, she's just saying be kind to each other over the holidays, because you guys have never been through something like this before. And though she did like the tradition of all of that, and I feel like the Christmas songs, I want it all. Do you know what I mean? I want Christmas music playing. I like all of that. My mom was the same way. My ex, they had like, I was like, what kind of Christmas is this? You guys like have no Christmas music, going at all. But my mom would be having us sing Yeah, Silent Night and all that. I just keep seeing that. So back to this. This is going to be like the first holidays without her, so keep it simple. She says, don't overdo it. Be kind to one another. Know that I will be there. She just keeps making me feel like that. But I feel like you're still going through it. So I don't know if this just happened a couple weeks ago or 2 or 3 months ago, but it just feels like this is new. It just happened. So is this going to be your first Christmas without her? Does that make sense to you when I say that? Because she just says, don't overdo it. If you're thinking like mom would want us to do this. Yeah, there's a certain way that she had the holidays. Her 6-month anniversary is coming up. Okay, that's why she's saying this. So I know, Mama, I'm telling her. She's all, tell her I said. I'm like, I know, Mama, I'm telling her. Okay, she is at peace. She makes me feel like when she crossed over, she did a life review. She's pretty happy about the life that she lived. She was always there for you guys, always traditions, always family all together, the values that she taught you guys. She wants you guys to keep those going and the traditions, and say the other thing that you're going to say. This Christmas, don't overdo it. If you're like, Mom would want us to do this, she did it like head to toe. If you want to do that and it makes you feel good, then do it. If not, then keep it simple. Does that make sense to you when I say that? Yes, it's our first Christmas. Yes. She came the last 2 Christmases. Yeah. I do feel she's making me feel that if everybody could pass the way that she did, it was so, obviously it was harsh because she's passing. But she's saying if everybody could have such a beautiful experience with someone passing, then they would be so much happier. That's how she puts it. I don't think she would have been completely happy with the life she lived. Okay. As she crosses over, I just have to tell you, as she looks at the choices that she's made, either like she made amends with people or how she left, she makes me feel peaceful. The most peaceful passing. It was the most peaceful passing. Thank you. That's what she just keeps saying. It was the most peaceful passing. So I don't know, as she did her life review, if she was able to apologize or say she was sorry or things like that. But she makes me feel like as she did her life review, she felt like she did the best that she could with what she had. Some people can't actually say that. Does that make sense to you when I say that? I'm gonna get some water. Thank you, moderators, for helping. But I am pulling back a little bit. Whew. Let's see what she's saying. Any last messages that she's having? She just keeps saying thank you. Thank you for being there for her. I do feel she made me feel like she wore the face that she was a very strong personality and woman, but she was scared. But to have everybody there really did calm her. So she makes me feel like she wants to say thank you. And if she was too busy running around taking care of things and she didn't get a chance to tell you how much she appreciated and loved her family, just so you know, she very much did and does. She just keeps showing me like that. Okay. Thank you so much for allowing me to give you this reading today. Oh, I'm just going to take a Side note here to say hi to anybody who's coming in. You're welcome, Lorna. Thank you. Oh, that's nice, Jamie. I would love to do more readings today. I have a phone reading that I have to go get ready for at 8 o'clock this evening. Thank you. Oh, I love that. So thank you. Yeah, Lindsay, hi, honey. Hi, Heart Food. And I just want to take this time to thank the moderators. I could not do what I'm doing if you guys weren't on here letting people know, like, either not to talk or when I'm doing the readings again or anything. The reading is closed. Reading list is, hey, Deanna, I just posted your reading on YouTube. Yeah. Recently lost someone very close to me. Can I get a reading? Oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I'm actually have to clear my energy, eat something, and go get ready for an 8 o'clock phone reading that I had. It's 7 p.m. Pacific Coast time, so I have to do that. I will be on here tomorrow. So yeah, and there's Kim. Thanks, Kim. Yes, I'm going to watch it. Thanks so much. You're welcome. I hope it's posted. Miss Kiki, hi. Been talking to my grandma today. Tomorrow, big day. Oh, you finally feel her around. I'm so good. Family really hopes she's around. She is. She is. Don't exhaust yourself. Thank you. Yep, got to take a break. I'm going to come on around this time tomorrow. If you're following me, I usually post it in my stories when I'm going on. It's around 5:30 p.m. Pacific Coast time. Okay? So much love to all you guys. Thank you, moderators. I could not do this without you. And just letting everybody know, thank you guys for being here and just watching. If you didn't see the reading today, at least you had. Thank you for that. That's beautiful. You were able to watch it and be around the energy. And thanks, Jaggeris. Thank you. Yeah, good night, everybody. Thanks, Kim. Thanks, Jenny. Thanks, I think, I forget the other moderators that were on here. Thank you, guys. I will try to come on tomorrow at 5:30. I love you. Oh, 5:30 Pacific Coast time, 8:30 Eastern Coast time. Much love. Thank you guys so much. Good night, Jenny. Good night, Kim.